I'm Judge Faith Jenkins, and this is Divorce Court. All kinds of couples with problems come to me for advice.
Can I be in a relationship with someone that I really don't trust? Trust is lost in buckets and gained in drops.
Others need a lighter touch.
It's only been 3 years. You've been back together 7 hours and 12 minutes. I hope you can make it to dinner.
But most people just need some of my tough love.
You're problematic on many levels. You know nothing about commitment, monogamy, integrity, and loyalty.
Now, join me in Divorce Court for today's case. If there's one thing we've learned here at Divorce Court, it's that there's nothing funny about cheating. But sometimes during our darkest times, we need the relief that laughter can bring, which is why we rounded up the most outrageous cheating scandals of the season. Mr. Timothy Horvath.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought your fiancée, Miss Jessica Barr.
Yes, Your Honor.
Into divorce court today. I understand the two of you are engaged. You're not married yet, but you have a number of issues you want to try to resolve before going down that path.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll start with you, Mr. Horvath. Why don't you give me some background?
I'm sick of her being with men. I'm sick of her talking to men. I'm sick of her lying and hiding her phone. And if she does not stop, then I'm done.
Miss Barr, what do you have to say?
I just want to be here and show him that I love him and he is the one I want to marry, but I did not agree to be in a jail.
And that's what this relationship feels like you've been locked up.
Yes.
But here we are, 2 years later, because you don't like the way she's showing you love.
No, Your Honor.
You believe that Ms. Barr has taken her flirtation to the next level.
I had to go so far as to record this one because naturally I'm gonna look like the bad guy because I'm paranoid. I wouldn't be paranoid if there wasn't a reason. So I submitted my own evidence. I have her talking to other people.
Okay, let me hear your evidence.
Hey, baby. I'm okay.
Oh, you okay, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we should. Okay, give me like 30 minutes. I think he's about to leave.
Oof.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Ms. Barr, who were you talking to when you said, hey, baby?
I was talking to Lukey, and I was going out to eat with a friend.
Oh.
So you refer to him as hey, baby?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. Why'd you feel the need to tell your friend that he's about to leave in 30 minutes? Why does he have to be gone for you to do what you need to do?
Because I have to avoid all these situations. I was just going out to eat.
Cheater.
I brought my own evidence. I caught him recording me under the bed, trying to catch me in the act of cheating on him.
So he was hiding under the bed?
Yes, Your
recording
Honor.
you? Okay, Ms. Barr, let me see your evidence.
What are you doing? Are you serious right now? Are you being serious? Get out. Get out. Oh my God.
It's like he's got a house under there, Your Honor. He camps out there.
Mr. Horvath?
Trying to catch me.
Mr. Horvath, you do know this is real life and you're not in a spy movie. You don't?
Not when you're dealing with that.
Really?
When you're dealing with that? Oh, no. Why does a grown man got to hide in between the couch
That's
cushions
my question.
Yeah, see that. That's
I
the
have
reason
a
right
right
there.
to my
if I'm gonna
privacy,
if I'm
and
gonna
I
invest
can't
my
get
life,
that.
if I'm gonna invest my life
I
with
have-
her,
I have a
look,
right
I'm
to my
also investing in
privacy.
camouflage. I don't need that type of relationship.
You know you don't. If you feel that you have to go to these lengths to try to catch Ms. Barr
I want
doing
proof.
something, you
I
want proof.
I want proof.
Sir,
and I'm
let
gonna
me
get
tell you,
proof.
you've already lost the battle when you don't trust your fiancé.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where you're having to hide under the bed. Who's your witness, ma'am?
Lukey.
Mr. Lukey Overton. Juan, would you please bring in Mr. Overton?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bring me in.
You know, by the podium, stand next to
I hope y'all got about 5 more guards.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Mr. Overton, my question to you is, has there ever been anything outside of friendship that you've had with Ms. Barr?
No, I mean, we respect each other as friends. Now, that's not to say that if Tim wasn't in the picture, that maybe something would happen. But I mean, I respect their relationship, and I feel like he's not doing that, though. Like, I just think that I would be a better fit than him. I mean,
Your Honor, I wouldn't have to get support from him if he was actually there for me.
Mr. Overton, I have to say, you appear to be a man in waiting because you're waiting for the right opportunity.
Like a buzzard.
Well, it's not only that. It's
The buzzard.
just that
Buzzer.
She's a great girl. You know, we've become best friends in these last couple years.
Your friendship is disingenuous with her because you're having an emotional affair with someone who you're calling your best friend,
Your Honor.
and it is
I have
wrecking
needs.
your relationship.
I don't get that from him.
Okay. You submitted some evidence, some text messages to the court.
I submitted everything.
What do you want me to see?
So these are some of the things that I actually had to sneak and take screenshots of her phone.
Who wrote, "Hey babe, how's fishing going? You catch anything"?
That was Lukey.
He wrote that to you? Mm-hmm. You wrote back, "Hey honey, we haven't caught anything yet. I'd rather be fishing with you."
Yes.
And you were with Mr. Horvath?
Yes.
So why is that?
And he
why-
writes back, "Me too," a kissy face emoji, "I'll call you tonight when I get off work." And you write back, "I'll let you know when he goes to sleep." You know exactly what you're doing. Take it back. I was wrong. It happens.
You know what? I have male friends, and I don't really see a problem with that. I can't get that kind of emotional support from him.
You don't see a problem with you being in a relationship and sending those kind of messages and having that kind of relationship with someone else, even if it hasn't crossed into a physical relationship? You mean to tell me you don't see a problem with it? Okay, so you have your answer here in court today. You're not ready to marry her. She's not ready to be married to anyone, much less you. You're not ready to be married to Mr. Horvath. Your problem is you've gone to great lengths, sir, to try to get your hardcore evidence. And when you reach that point of mistrust, the relationship is already over. You can't build on a foundation where there's no trust. And you're talking about going into marriage, but now you know. You said you wanted to know. I think you already knew, but now you know.
If you do not want him, he's a very handsome man. And if God wants us in the future, I will date him. Because I see that you're not appreciating a good man.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Take him now.
Thanks.
Take him now.
She's open for business.
I love you.
I'm like
love
Tina,
you.
what's love got to do with it? Because he ain't showing me no actions.
What happens when the man you love disappears for 2 months without a smoke signal, an email, or even a tweet? Let's get the facts. Ms. Tamika McWilliams.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Mr. Mark Holliday
Yes, Your Honor.
to divorce court today. I understand that you were contemplating moving forward with marriage, but now you've been separated for 2 months.
Yes,
And you
Your
wanted
Honor.
to come to divorce court today to try to resolve some of these issues.
Well, I'm just tired of feeling as though I have to raise a grown man. I'm tired of the drinking, I'm tired of the smoking, I'm tired of the other women, I'm tired of him using me. If a person fool you once, shame on them. If they fool you twice, shame on you.
Mr. Holliday, what do you have to say, sir?
Your Honor, I'm just trying to save my relationship. I fell in love with this woman. There's a lot that's been going on with me. I don't have it all. I had just got over a diet cancer.
Okay, and you beat it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you're doing so much better now, right? Health-wise.
Health-wise.
Yes. But that's how things started between the two of you. He had a new lease on life. But tell me what happened.
We went to Target one day, and I noticed this woman, just eyeing me. I was like, oh, okay. So eventually she comes walking up like, hey, Meek. Excuse me? Do I know you? You're calling me a nickname that people don't know. How do you know my name? And then you're calling me by my nickname. Mm-hmm. Mark is standing there. He's like a deer in headlights. And he's finally, oh yeah, this is Ashley. I told you about Ashley. Mm-hmm. And Ashley, this my girl, this my fiance. Yeah.
Mr. Holliday, you say that this is just a friend. Tell me what's going on. Was Ashley giving Ms. McWilliams the eye?
They made eye contact. Yes, they did. And she was feeling a little skeptical about the whole thing, when honestly, that's my woman. I talk about my woman, okay? Why doesn't she know you? Anybody that's supposed to know me, supposed to know you. Point blank, period. I have Ashley here as a witness. I'm gonna bring her out.
So you have Miss Ashley as your witness today.
Yeah.
Juan, please bring in the witness. I would love to hear from her.
Thank you. Oh.
You stand right here.
I understand Mr. Holliday wanted you to come to court today to testify on his behalf about the nature of your relationship with him.
Yes. I just want you to know that I don't have anything, no sexually, no relationship with more than a friendship. We work professionally. If you do not want him, he's a very handsome man. And if God wants us in the future, I will date him.
You're absolutely right. Take him now.
Thanks.
Take him now. Your Honor,
you know,
let's
her
talk
gas,
about the
I paid
fact that he
for
disappeared for
some
2
food,
months and I didn't even hear from him. Explain that, Mark.
Mr. Holliday, where were you?
Where were you, Mark?
I was trying to go to work. This is
Why
my
are you
point.
crying?
I'm overwhelmed, man. I was out working. And yes, I did not call her to check up on her. She's constantly putting me down, not supporting me. I had it up to here. And I'm just doing the best that I can after coming back from the dead. That's it.
Mr. Holliday, where were you during those 2 months?
I was working. I was in New York.
So you did not contact your fiance for 2 months?
No, I didn't, but I paid the electric bill.
What about your
paid the
colleague,
kid.
Ashley Rose? Were you in contact with her?
Yeah, we was in contact. We did. but it
Okay,
was-
I've heard enough. I understand, ma'am, you are breaking off the engagement.
Yes.
Mr. Holliday, I think it's admirable that you have a career that you want to pursue in music, sir, but you've got to do some additional things to earn money to support yourself while you're pursuing music at this point in your life. I do not know why you decided to fund his dream for as long as you did, but at some point you have to take responsibility for the decisions that you started making. He hasn't paid you a dime. What are you doing? You're still shelling out the money. So you said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. He fooled you about 50 times.
Yeah, he did.
So at this point, you have reached your breaking point, and I'm happy that you have, but it is a $22,000 lesson that you are learning here in court today.
I send a picture of me asking, is this smoothie okay?
She was on a fast with the pastor, that's true. And yeah, she's sending pictures with a smoothie, a straw in her mouth. The next day is, oh, okay, now I have a sausage McMuffin. Can I eat this, pastor?
If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free, 1-877-311-2222, or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. This next case is as messy can get. Who knew Mrs. McCoy would get caught with her hand in the cookie jar during the church fast? Miss Gwendolyn McCoy.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought your husband, Mr. Mark McCoy,
Yes, Your Honor.
to divorce court today. The two of you have been married 4.5 years.
Yes.
You are on the verge of a separation, potentially a divorce. You're here, ma'am, because you are trying to decide whether to move forward or save your marriage.
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you have to say about why you ended up here, Mr. McCoy?
Well, she was just doing a lot of things where I didn't trust her. So I ended up leaving the household. And when I left the household, she still started doing other things and going on dates with other men and stuff like that. So when I was over at her house, Your Honor, different men started coming by, and I found out she was with those men. So I want to commit to being with her for the rest of my life, and I'm falling into it, you know.
So the trust issues were obviously there from the beginning.
From the beginning, yes, ma'am. She was on a fast with the pastor, and she's sending pictures with a smoothie, a straw in her mouth. The other picture the next day is, oh, okay, now I have a sausage McMuffin. Can I eat this, pastor? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on, why you gotta send pictures with it? Hold on, why you gotta send pictures with it? Why you can't just text him that? And I'm on the fast with you, so why you didn't send me these pictures?
He's trying to demean me, and the reason he constantly demeans me is the reason why I had to go live on Facebook and just let people know about narcissistic abuse.
I object, Your Honor.
Hold
on. Y'all was.
Stop. Stop. You are so far apart. The reality of what's happened between the two of you, you don't even agree on that. Before you got married, you realized you were being manipulated about sex, according to you. I know you disagree, but you said you realized these things prior to you getting married. You said that you suspected that there were other men that she was dating before you got married. So what happened is none of these issues were resolved when you got married. They were only exacerbated. They were only compounded by the fact that now the two of you are together trying to combine these lives, and everything you said in the beginning, those red flags that you ignored, they bubbled up in the end. There's a lot of hurt between the two of you. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of animosity, and you have a 4-year-old child to raise. Because no matter what happens with the dissolution of the marriage, because it takes two, you're separated. From what I've heard, you need to continue that separation right now because it's gotten to a place where you're hurting each other. So no matter what happens, you work again to be healthy and whole people. And that's how you're able to be good co-parents. That's how you're able to treat each other right, no matter what happens with the relationship, but just as individuals who have to navigate this space now of being a part of each other's lives because you have a child together. A smoothie and an egg sandwich. Shocking. Sometimes all it takes to break up a marriage is a little breakfast. The 2 a.m. tire change is what Mr. Irvin needed to throw a monkey wrench in Ms. Barlow's late night escapades. Mr. David Irvin?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have brought Ms. Hillary Barlow?
Yes, Your Honor.
To divorce court today. I understand the two of you have been in a relationship for the last 2 years. You've had a number of issues you want to address here today and try to resolve them before making a decision on whether to move forward in marriage.
Yes, Your Honor.
You said that the lies and the cheating have been the number one and number two issue that's brought you here. What do you mean by that?
I have caught her cheating one night. When she answered the door, she said that she had a friend there who she was allowing to take a shower, which I couldn't understand because why would he need to take a shower at 5 o'clock in the morning?
He'd come over and help me.
Just to go home to his wife, which I assumed that he had a shower there. Mm-hmm. So I can't think of any other reason that she would have a guy there.
So what happened?
I needed a jack and I needed help getting this tire changed. So a friend of mine got a hold of me online after he'd gotten off work, and he works a late shift, and he said he would come over. Not only did he take the tire off, he repaired the tire for me and put it back on my car. Okay? He just wanted to take a shower and clean up before he went home.
What time did he repair the tire?
It took several hours. It was because he had to go home and grab a jack.
Now, I'm
and
no
mechanic.
But the last time I checked, it does not take several hours
to go get the
change a tire.
I would love to propose to her, to commit to her. I cannot be wrong about everything in our relationship. And she will not even admit to the smallest things. Mm-hmm. And how can I commit to somebody like that? I can't do it.
You're right. You can't and you shouldn't. I know you want to be in a relationship, and I know you want to be married one day, and I know you want to have a family one day. Ms. Barlow is not it. I think you're a liar. I think you're compulsive, and I think you have major
I have not lied
issues.
about one thing, not one thing.
Ms. Barlow?
I love him.
You're lying right now.
I have not lied about one thing.
You're lying right now.
And I'm not lying right now.
Yes.
Give me a lie detector test and I can prove it.
Lower your voice, Ms. Barlow.
I would prove it. I'm not lying.
You've probably never had anyone actually tell you to your face the truth.
No, I know
about
what the
what
truth
you're doing.
is. Give me a lie detector test and I'll prove it.
Ms. Barlow, step out of the courtroom.
I'd be happy to. I still need a lie detector test.
I am the lie detector test. Don't let anybody use you. You continue on your path of self-care, not only with substance abuse, but also your emotional journey, because you need to choose better people in your life to partner with, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not saying you're perfect, but you deserve better than what you've been getting from this relationship with Ms. Barlow. And I believe you when you say you showed up that day and she admits there was a man at the house at 5:30 in the morning. That was no mechanic.
Right.
And he was not fixing a car. He was working on something, but it wasn't a car. Do not let people continue to waste your time.
Yes, Your Honor.
When you know they are not honest and they don't have your best interest at heart. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.